What's going on, everybody? Scenes Podcast, episode 23, I think.
20, yeah.
Yeah, I think 23.
Michael Jeffrey
Yeah.
Jordan, baby.
Yeah, so today we got an episode. We're coming at you with an all-time favorite soccer 11. So me and Chris both made our favorite, 11 play. We made a starting lineup of all of our best, favorite players from the past, however so many years. And we're going to give it to you guys, see what you guys think. So, Tim, you want to start off with your goalkeeper?
No, actually, I want to talk about what happened today, in the soccer world.
Oh, yeah. Some recap.
Some three leagues did start. So we had Premier League, insane. I mean, amazing story. I could go on.
Right,
about
Arsenal
this.
lost to fucking Brentford today.
I don't know if you know so much of the backstory to this, but it's crazy, bro. So Brentford hasn't been in the Premier League for not the Premier League, in the top flight for 74 years. This is their first game in the top flight in 74 years. First game
Is
ever.
it actually?
Yeah, first game ever in the Premier League. Nuts. The last game they played in the Premier League, they lost to Arsenal. Their very last game. So fitting to come back and for them to win. Unreal scenes. Not to mention, they had their best season last year in over probably 50 years. Because they got promoted to the Prem, so I can imagine it's their best season. And none of their fans got to witness it in stadium. And this was their first time they were playing in front of their fans in a league game. In a new stadium,
nuts.
too.
I saw this thing on Instagram. This guy, this old man, he was pretty old. And he was in tears because he watched them get, 75 years ago, I guess, or 74 years ago. He watched them get relegated, and then today he watched them win their first game, and he was in tears. It was insane. That guy must have, the emotions that went through him today, he's been a diehard Brentford fan his whole entire life, and he's never been able to see them win a Premier League game or it's just been so long. And the way they did it today in the opening weekend of football against the top 6 club in Arsenal, that's got to be no better way to do it, unless it was against fucking City or some shit. But that's insane.
All right, so actually, I was gonna bring him up also. His name's Derek Burridge, absolute legend. He's 88 years old now.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he was 14 when he watched them get relegated. Absolute beast. The game was in 1947.
Oh my god. Dude, Brentford it's been a long time coming for them, and that's insane that they.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't realize that it's been that long that they've been in the Prem.
Yeah.
I feel like Brentford's always been a team that you hear about, but I guess they've just been in the championship
No, they've been down. They went down. I forget what league they went to, but they went down pretty far too. They had times where they were really struggling. I also want to talk about Arsenal a little bit. It was rough. It was rough. This is a game they needed to win badly too, because they have Chelsea home next game and then City away the game after that. So they're fucking kind of fucked. They're looking like they could very easily come out with 0 points in their first 3 games, which sets them miles behind on any goal of a top 5 finish. Or top 4 finish. That's a big setback. They didn't have a lot of key players today. No Aubameyang, no Lacazette, no Thomas Partey. They were really lacking in a striker role like that because they missed out on that. It was tough to watch because it's sad to see they have those quality players, but they weren't playing due to injury and stuff. They did have bright spots. A lot of their young guys, as we expect, did well. A lot of holes in their teams too. Emil Smith-Rowe, he had a good game. He should have put away a chance early in the second half. He didn't. It could have changed the game. It would have been 1-1. Unfortunate, it happens. What do you call it? Saka didn't play the full 90, coming off because he's still at his holiday post Euros. But when he was in, he was doing good. Not surprised. Saka's going to be the future of that team. I love him.
Both had Saka as our young player of the year candidate.
Yeah.
For our predictions on our previous video. You guys can go check that one out as well.
Yeah. Also, I want to bring something up too. When Saka got subbed on, unreal scenes. The entire stadium uproar. Everyone was clapping. It was good to see, especially what he went through after the Euros. Really sad to see what happened to him, but it was great showing by the Brentford fans. So I was happy about that. Kieran Tierney, great game. He's going to be a big part in that team for the future too. If he's on the field, if he's healthy this year, he could be a difference maker for that team. And then we got Xhaka. Xhaka actually had a good game. He had two decent goals. Actually, possibly three. But yeah, Xhaka was good. It's just they're nothing special right now. They didn't impress me whatsoever. And yeah, that's I think all I have for that game probably.
I feel like Arsenal for me haven't done enough to improve their squad.
Yeah.
In recent years, they brought in Ben White for 50 plus million euros, which is overpriced in my opinion, but that's just what you get for English player, like big promising English players moving from within the Premier League. You got guys like Aubameyang on his downfall, in my opinion. Lacazette on his downfall. Guys who are just not getting any younger.
Yeah.
Players like Granit Xhaka captaining your side, who's a good player, but he had a great Euros. But I just don't like. They haven't improved. Like they haven't done anything. Like they tried to get Locatelli this summer. He doesn't want to go to Arsenal for good reason. He wants to go to Juve. I just don't see. I don't know. I don't see Arsenal really. They don't seem very ambitious to me. They don't seem like their management is willing to put up the investment to improve. Like you cannot try to convince me Ben White for 55 million or whatever the number was is good enough. Ben White is a solid Premier League center back, but at best, like he's nothing more than that. He's got potential.
Yeah, he's got upside.
Right now he's
not what they need. I agree.
They need a better center half. I was talking to a lot of my teammates are British. We were watching the game in the locker room the last couple of minutes. He was saying that he says he wants Arteta out. He thinks Arteta after last season needs to go. He thinks he's not going and pushing his team forward. He said that they need a center half, even though they just bought Ben White, but he says they need a dominant center half to control the game.
Yeah, because they have good pieces that could be second center backs. You know, they have some decent center backs that could play there, but they need like a big guy. I was thinking about this actually. So Arsenal gets to spend the entire summer on the top of the table, and once the league starts, they just hit the shitter because they're fucking Arsenal, so they're always on top. Fucking quality banter right there. Okay.
And Brentford too.
Yeah, you love to see it. That's probably that they're looking at the Premier League table. Yeah, that's gonna be there forever.
The video, I'm doing one. Sorry, my buddy walked in.
No, you're good.
What were you saying?
No, there's definitely gonna be pictures in the Brentford history books of them being top of the table for one game. There has to be. Yeah.
All the memes on Instagram today were great. With only Arsenal can go from top of the table to bottom of the table overnight.
Yeah,
that's great.
Classic. All right, so we could talk about La Liga. Their first game today. They had Valencia versus Getafe. Valencia came out 1-0. Oh, by the way, the score of the Brentford game was 2-0. They won. So the game started off classic La Liga fashion. Red card, 3rd minute. Then for Valencia. Then they go on to score a penalty in the 11th minute. So they're up 1-0. Then you see a yellow card in the 13th minute, the 31st, the 38th. Then we go into halftime. Then you see another yellow card in the 50th, the 57th, 70th. And then on a double yellow, Getafe gets sent off. So it's 10 versus 10 from the 76th minute on. And then you saw 2 more yellow cards at the end of the game. So classic La Liga. They love the scrappy football out there, so good for them. It was I didn't watch it because I had different priorities.
I didn't see it either.
I can imagine.
I didn't even watch much of the Arsenal game at all. I didn't watch any football today. We were in the locker room while these games were going on, so I was not
Yeah.
We were just like catching the scores and like some of the highlights and stuff like towards the end, but we didn't really get to watch too much. But yeah, no, are we gonna give La Liga predictions as well? I feel like there's only like I don't know enough about the lower half of La Liga to like give a prediction on that.
Sure,
Maybe the top six.
Yeah, we could just do the winners if you want.
Yeah, it's tough. I feel like La Liga is wide open, kind of with now that Messi left Barcelona and Real Madrid is in shambles still, and uh, what else?
Atleti's probably the favorite.
Just came off winning the title, yeah, and they just added some players like Rodrigo de Paul from Udinese, who had a great Euros over at with Argentina. Not Euros, Copa America with Argentina.
Nailed it.
He's a big addition. I probably see Atletico as the favorites. I'd probably take them to win the whole thing again. Yeah. Barcelona is just such a question mark.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not taking the favorites. I don't like taking the favorites. Hala Madrid. Madrid's going to win the league. Somehow they're going to pull together a squad. Atletico second, Barcelona third. That's how I'm looking at it.
Okay. Madrid, Madrid is another team for me that just haven't done enough to improve the squad this summer. It's kind of like Arsenal. They kind of stayed the same team, and their team is aging. You got guys like Modric, who's on the wrong side of 35.
Yeah.
Toni Kroos is creeping up there. He's like 30, 31 years old. You have Gareth Bale coming back. They have Benzema. They lost Sergio Ramos. They brought in Alaba.
They lost Varane.
They lost Varane. Militao and Alaba are their starting center backs this year with no depth behind them. I don't know.
They have Nacho. Is Nacho still on the team? Fernand?
Yeah, but he's a backup, but
he's not terrible.
I just don't. He's not terrible. No, he's good. I just don't see Real Madrid having.
Yeah, Nick, I hate to break this to you, but you're cutting up a little bit, and you cut out at see Real Madrid having.
Can you hear me now?
You can talk again?
Yep.
Yeah, it's better now.
You hear me?
Still a little laggy.
I said.
You're good.
Okay, I was just saying that I see Real Madrid having a pretty subpar season because of their lack of depth and their lack of ambition. Well, they just don't have a lot of money right now to spend. None of all these teams do. So I don't see that if they can't go out and try to get another attacking player, like if they can't rely on Eden Hazard to stay healthy, really. Vinicius and Rodrigo are still young prospects. I don't know. I just don't see Real Madrid as I'm not a big fan of their squad right now. I think that they need to do more they need to invest in their future a little bit more. So I see Atletico taking it. I like Atletico this year. I think Joao Felix is going to have a really big year. I hope so. I really like him as a player.
All right. Sounds good. And then one more league started. We had Mönchengladbach versus Bayern Munich, draw 1-1. Lewandowski scored. Really? Shocker.
Of course. Yeah.
I mean, I don't really watch Bundesliga like that, but I've seen some stuff on the internet that Bayern Munich usually starts slow in the beginning of the season, which happens. But actually, I've seen that, and then I also saw a reply to that saying that they won their last season opener 8-0. So take it as how you want it. But yeah, there's not really much to talk about that. I mean, nothing crazy in my opinion.
When's the last time Bayern Munich had one league? It's got to be years ago, bro. They've been so dominant for so long. Maybe Dortmund won 1 year when they had like Lewandowski and stuff.
Very, very possible. All right, so that could wrap it up on our recap. You want to start with these all-time 11s?
Yeah, I gotta get into it. So my goalkeeper is, for me, it's a lock. Gigi Buffon. He's been one of my idols, probably easily my favorite goalie of all time. In my opinion, the best goalkeeper of all time. 2006 World Cup, numerous Golden Gloves. I don't know. There's just not much else I can say about him. I just think he's the class, the the longevity he was able to play until he was like, when he was at the top, he was, for me, easily the best in the world. And I thought he was so good. So yeah, he's easily my favorite. So,
all right.
Who did you pick as your goalkeeper?
American legend Tim Howard. It's gonna sound crazy, but it actually doesn't sound crazy. So, the reason why I'm an Everton fan is because of Tim Howard. So he definitely deserves a spot in this, and I'm not really in love with any other goalies, but I think it's a solid choice. I'm not upset with it.
No, I mean, at the end of the day, it's your favorite, so it doesn't have to be. It could be a shite goalkeeper, and you could just put him in your team because he's your favorite.
No, yeah, that's true too. I mean, he really, he's one of the reasons why I watch EPL so much now. So, shout out Tim Howard, American legends.
My team is more filled with, while they are all my favorite, like my favorite in each position, are amongst like my favorite. It is all superstars in my team. Like I don't think I have one guy that was like an average player that I just love. Like my team is star-studded, I have to admit. I'm sure yours is mostly too, but I feel like you would have a few wild cards in there that no one would really think of. You're that kind of guy.
You're gonna have two that you're gonna take a laugh at. What are you doing? Left back now?
Yeah, I'll go left back. This is one of the easiest ones for me. I have Paolo Maldini. He's, in my opinion, the best defender of all time. So I gotta go with him.
All right.
My roommate is in the background, fucking having a laugh with himself.
All right. Well, I don't know if he could hear this, but he'll probably get a laugh out of this one. Leighton Baines, baby, another Everton legend.
Oh my goodness! It's just the Everton past and present. Is this what it is?
No, I actually do have 3 Everton players only. So we got through 2 of them. Leighton Baines. I mean, I thought about Robbie Carlos. I really liked them as a kid, but I mean Leighton Baines held down Everton for a while. Solid left back, comes in every game, does his fucking job, leads the team. He's a great locker room guy. We love Leighton Baines.
Captain? No, Phil Jagielka was captain, wasn't he?
Yeah, Phil Jags. Oh my God. I have a great memory with him too. He scored an absolute fucking screamer. I think it was against Liverpool. This was years ago, like 2014, 13. I think that, or maybe 15. It was more in the beginning when I started watching Premier League soccer. Yeah, I remember I was turned on. Nice Saturday morning. It was like in extra time. The ball it was off a corner kick. Ball bounces out to the top of the box. Phil Jagielka just hits the piss out of the ball. Top bins. You gotta look it up. You're gonna love that goal.
See it.
Shout out Phil Jagielka. Absolute baller.
Everton legend.
Everton legend for sure. All right. Let's move to center backs. You could just drop your pair.
So I got, my pair is Alessandro Nesta from played for AC Milan and also Lazio in the early 2000s.
You're also forgetting about he played on Montreal. Played there for a season.
Montreal Impact for a season, and at the tail end of his career, probably his glory years.
Yeah. Probably the best player in the world at that point.
Yeah, close. Probably also
hold on.
Fabio Cannavaro is my other center back pairing. My other center back in the pair with the Cup. One of the greatest memories I've had watching soccer. Also won the Ballon d'Or that same year. Legend. Unbelievable player. Yeah, he was a Juventus player, which, I mean, fuck him, but I love him at the same time.
Fair.
Screw Juve, but I love Cannavaro. He created some of the best memories for the Italian fans. He was just an all-around unbelievable player. One of the only players to ever win the Ballon d'Or as a center back.
Yeah, mad respect for that.
Or as a defender in general. Yeah, no, he was an unbelievable player, and he just created so many memories. And he was a captain, so I have to put him in my team.
All right, fair enough. So you're 4 for 4 on Italian players. Doesn't come to a surprise
so
for me.
Not one bit.
Yeah. It's interesting. So my center back pairing, I have the devil and the angel. You know, your right shoulder, the good conscience, bad conscience. We got Sergio Ramos. Fucking love him. He's my favorite player actually. Currently, he's been for the past few years.
Scumbag.
Absolute unit. He does everything. He'll fucking bang in a free kick. He'll step up, take the penalty in the 90th minute with the Champions League on the line. He scores a header to send to extra time. Dude, I mean, he's done that numerous times too.
La Decima, 2013. La Decima.
Yeah, when they played.
Do you remember La Decima in 2013?
I don't know what La Decima means.
La Decima, I don't know the exact translation. I think Decima is a hunt. I don't really know. I don't want to be wrong.
Is that the Atletico Real Madrid final?
Yeah,
where he scored the header.
Yes, that was called La Decima. That was like the most famous goal he's ever scored.
All right, listen to me now. My oldest brother Pat was at that game in Lisbon.
Really?
Yep. Swear to God.
That was the Champions League final, wasn't it? What a game that was.
Yeah, and it was cool too because
that's amazing.
The entire Lisbon was rooting for Real Madrid, and then he scored the penalty.
Yeah, because
to make it 4-1.
Because Lisbon's in Portugal and Ronaldo was obviously Portuguese.
He scored the 4-1. It was for those of you who don't know, it was 1-1. Ramos sends the game to extra time. Legend. Then Real Madrid go on to tear Atleti in extra time. They score 2 normal goals, and then they get a penalty at the end of the game. Who else would take it? Ronaldo steps up to the spot, bangs it in. Yeah, it's like one of his most iconic shirtless pictures. He runs to the corner, rips his shirt off, classic Ronaldo fashion. Not surprised, but yeah,
Ronaldo.
Very false. And then back to the angel on the other shoulder, Carlos Puyol.
Puyol, what a legend! Yeah.
I don't know why. It's just it's just so strange to me. I don't know why. When I was younger, I always loved him, and I'm not a Barcelona guy either. I'm more of a Real Madrid guy. I don't know, something about him. I was always a big fan of Puyol. Absolute beast. I mean, he was a class defender too, absolutely class. The video of him. It was a 1-on-1. Not really a 1-on-1, but a striker was moving towards. They round the keeper. Puyol comes in. Striker shoots, puts his hands behind his back, takes the ball to the chest. Iconic. Definitely love that moment. It was awesome.
There's this. Oh, I can see that. Hold on. Oh yeah, my friend was just showing me tomorrow. Man City, Tottenham is going to be an unbelievable Sunday. Man City Tottenham is going to be an unbelievable game. He was just showing me.
No,
so I wanted to tell you a story about I wanted to mention a story about Carlos Puyol because I've heard this I've probably seen it on Instagram or somewhere. He said that when he was 20 or 21 years old, he went on trial at Barcelona, or 20, I think, roughly. And his dad told him, he said, if you don't make the team, don't. I don't know if this is 1,000% accurate or 100% true. He said, if you don't make the team, don't bother coming home. Or something like that, something super deep and dark. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
You heard that story. So yeah, and then he went and he fucking laid it all on the line, and then he made it, and then became one of the club legends, club captains.
Yeah.
So yeah, bro, that just shows he would do anything to he would go to an extent to make the team. And yeah, so that was just a story that I remember. His dad was very hard on him and really wanted him to make it, and he even said that. But that's just crazy. I felt like I should mention it.
Yeah, that is wild. You also can't forget about his curly, voluptuous hair. Iconic.
Unbelievable. Lion. Yeah.
Oh God, Nick.
That guy, dude. I saw another thing that. He ran through. You know paddle. Do you know paddle? The sport in Spain. Yeah, it's tennis, but it's in a cage, and it's you hit it off the wall. Have you seen it before?
Oh yeah. It's
called paddle. Yeah. So, he was playing paddle, and then he ran through a glass fucking wall, and then to like save a ball, and like ripped his arm up. It was the most unbelievable picture I've ever seen in my life. His arm was covered in blood. It was sick.
That's what he'll do for you.
The things he would do to win.
Exactly. Exactly. Puts his life on the line.
Yeah.
All right, let's move to right back.
Donnie Alvarez. For me, it's easy. Donnie Alvarez, one of the most, for me, like the best right back of all time. The things that he was doing with Barcelona and that 2008 to 2012, 13, 14 was unbelievable.
We talked about this on the last podcast too. The accolades he has are nuts. They're nuts.
He just captained Brazil to their Olympic title.
Yeah.
And he has like 40-something trophies. He's got the most team trophies out of any player ever.
That's unreal. I love that for him.
The guy's a winner. The guy's an absolute winner.
Yeah. All right. So for me, my right back, Philipp Lahm.
I like that pick. I love Philipp Lahm as well.
I just like, how can you not like him? I tend to actually like a lot of scrappy guys, but then I also do really like the guys like the Puyol, Philipp Lahms that are fucking ridiculously respectful. I mean, Philipp Lahm, 0 red cards over his career. He's won numerous trophies. He has so much. He's won so much, and like I'm pretty sure he captained Germany when they won the World Cup. Not 100% on that, but I'm pretty sure he did. I mean, he could do everything. He could play in the midfield. He could be your right back. He's a fucking leader. He's a guy you love to have on your team. Shout out Philipp Lahm. Big Philipp Lahm supporter.
I was this close to picking Gianluca Zambrotta, but I have an all-Italian back line, so Zambrotta. So I was close to. I had to put my Italian bias aside and pick Donnie Alvarez, but I was close.
Wait, okay. Wait, are you in a 4-3-3 or a 4-4-2?
I am in a 4-3-3.
Okay, cool. Me too.
Yeah, I'm in a 4-3. I'm in a 4-3-3. Yeah.
All right. So.
I've got in the midfield. I have like a 3. So I'm gonna go with my first guy in the middle of that 3. I have no one else but Andrea Pierlo, my all-time favorite player, the fucking classiest footballer to ever fucking grace the pitch. And he's just that guy aged like fine wine, bro. The way that he was able, like his pings and his touch and his composure and the way he carried himself, and the free kicks and the screamers, he oozes class, bro. Like I've always modeled my game after him. I thought he was my favorite player to ever play. So there's no doubt that he's got to be in my team.
All right. I'm gonna go with I'm going to go with my most known name, and we're going to keep going so the names get more and more crazy. So first off, I'm starting with Luka Modric. It's the same thing.
Like that.
Absolute class. It's so fun to watch him play. He could do everything on the field, really. He literally runs the entire game. He fucking moves. He's amazing. There's no other way to put it. He's an absolute workhorse. You love to have him on your team type of guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? The things he did with Croatia in 2018, the fact that he stopped Ronaldo and Messi's reign of Ballon d'Ors. He's an unreal player. Sad to see him getting so old, but absolutely unreal. Great player. So fun. It's just so fun to watch. That's a big reason why I picked him.
Yeah, Luka Modric is amongst my favorite players as well. Of the probably the best past decade, he would be in my all-time, in my decade 11. Like Luka Modric would 100% be in my decade 11.
So your all-time,
when it comes to like all-time, he doesn't fit in mine.
Okay, so when you mean decade 11, you mean
all-time,
like favorite,
like, just
like your
favorite and best 11.
Okay, so I think so my all my players are from this past decade too. So nailed it. Hello, can you hear me? You're lagging.
Yeah, mine are as well, but they've also overlapped and played. Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, okay.
How's it now?
No, you're
Is it good?
So, yeah, you were good for the past few minutes. For the past few
okay. Yeah, so Modric would be in my all-time would be not all time. Would be in my like 2010s 11 for my favorite and I think best. I think it's so good this past 10 years. So I really like that pick.
Yeah.
So my other two picks,
I think I know both of them. I think I know both of them
because I cannot say one without saying the other. Xavi and Iniesta. For me,
actually,
those are two of the best. I think those are the two best midfielders of all time. And watching them play, like that Spain team from 2012, 2010, 8 to 2012, and that Barcelona team from that whole 10-year span was just unbelievable. They like the words can't even describe how technical and how smart and how fucking good they were. Like nobody could get the ball off of them. Like Xavi and Iniesta would literally run circles around any midfield you ever could assemble.
I mean, they
were absolutely unbelievable. They were the two of the best midfielders. I think they're the two best midfielders of all time.
All right, fair enough.
Pierlo obviously is my little Italian bias, but yeah.
I thought you were gonna. I thought you were gonna give us Iniesta and Gattuso. I thought that's what it was gonna fall to. Gattuso must. Yeah, he's right out.
Nah, honestly, bro, it's so hard. Like Gattuso. Now that I think about it, it's like a favorite 11. It's probably Gattuso because Gattuso was like, oh my god, like he was just a fucking beast. He's a fucking pit bull in the Italian midfield and for AC Milan for so many years. I just loved him. Like I just like connected so much to him.
I love the term pit bull. Like in the midfield.
He's such a pit bull. He's the epitome of a pit bull, bro. He was so good. But Xavi was just like, I enjoyed watching him play more.
Yeah.
Like he was just miles ahead of Gattuso, so it's hard to like put him in the head. Just like watching them play, like my favorite player to watch, but Gattuso was just my favorite. Like, I like Gattuso better as a man, but I like Xavi better as a footballer.
Better as a man.
You know what I'm saying?
Here first. All right, cool. So here you're gonna get a laugh out of. You're not gonna get a laugh out of the first name, but the second name you definitely will. Yaya Toure.
Oh, class.
I mean, I've oh, okay. You're lagging a little bit, but I'm just gonna be talking, so it should be fine. Yaya Toure. I've always had massive amounts of respect for the big guys that have the class touches, like the absolute ballers. That, you know what I'm saying? Like the guys great on their feet with the ball. Yaya
the
Toure.
Marouane Fellaini's of the world.
And that's who my next pick was.
I knew it. I fucking knew it. I knew it without knowing it. What a player.
I mean, shout out Dmitry Berbatov, too. He's not in mine.
Dimitri.
Same shit, different air freshener. No, yeah. Come on, the big guy. Like how, talk about fucking hair from Puyo, actually. Fellaini's afro? Voluptuous.
I swear to God, that guy would never lost a header in his life.
No.
I swear.
No. I mean,
bro, Mourinho used to toss him at striker in the last minute of the game to win a fucking knockdown and have a corner kick. It was amazing. It's tactical masterclass.
It's like, it's so fun to watch that. Like, man. I don't know. Fellaini was definitely, he played at Everton for a little bit. Didn't really watch then, but I definitely got to see him more at United. But he was fun.
He definitely made his name.
Yeah.
He made his name at Everton, I thought. And then he got his big move to United for like 30 million.
Oh yeah, and it was a decent time ago, so I mean 30 million was a decent bit now. Now it's fucking I don't even know. Wipe your ass.
Peanuts, bro. Yeah. Anyone gets
yeah.
Literally, like anybody can get moved for 30 million these days. Ben White's going for 58 million. Like, give me a break.
Yeah. So, always love the big players that's got the class on their feet. Love to see it. All right, up to the front threes. Start with right wing.
So mine are not. I guess okay. So right wing for me is Lionel Messi.
What were you saying?
Lionel Messi.
They're not what?
Mine is not like a particular like right wing, left wing. It's
Okay.
more of like a two cams and a striker. But I
Okay.
was just gonna say, so Messi is one of those two. He's, in my opinion, the best player of all time, the most entertaining player to watch. His dribbling, his goals, his ability, his speed with the ball, his technique, and his size and his low center of gravity was just so appealing to the eye. Basically, like nobody could knock him off the ball. He was so strong and so low to the ground, and the way he glided across the field was just unbelievable. Nobody could take the ball off of him. Like weaving between players, dropping Jerome Boateng to the floor,
Body bagged
chipping
him.
Manuel Neuer. Like, come on, bro. Like, there's no player in the world who's ever doing that. Ronaldo's not doing that shit. I'm sorry.
Stop it. He could do it too.
Not.
All right.
He's not.
Enough of this second best player of all time talk. We're here to talk about Arjen Robben. Absolute menace on the field. I love Arjen Robben. I don't know why. It's one of those players I just fucking love. I love the little cutback on his left foot, and when he cuts back on his left foot and he shoots it, it's almost like it's going in automatically. He did break my heart a little bit though, and so I'm gonna have to say that was probably I forget what year it was, but when Borussia.
You're talking about the Champions League final with Dortmund.
Yeah, so
I think it was like 2012
or 14. Hold on, what'd you say?
2013, I think. I think 2013. That's when Ribéry robbed for Ballon d'Or.
Yeah,
that was the year. And then against Ronaldo, but everyone thought Ribéry should have gotten it because they won Champo.
Yeah, okay, so going back, we talked about this before. 2014 was the Ramos header because I think we said that was 2013. No, yeah, but Arjen Robben.
Okay, yeah. It was. I know 2013 was Ribéry's big year.
All right, so Arjen Robben, he broke my heart when he tapped the ball. Wait, what'd you say?
No, nothing. Just continue.
Yeah, well, it's getting a little laggy. We're just sticking through it, but we move. Yeah, when it was the 1-on-1. He just tapped it. You see the ball roll into the goal so slow. It's like demoralizing. Yeah, that broke my heart really. But we move. So you want to give another one of your forwards?
Yeah. So I'm gonna go. My left-sided player is gonna be Ricardo Kaká. For me, Kaká was just the pace, the power, the efficiency, the finishing, like everything he offered on the field was just like at any moment he could just blow a game wide open. Like he was able to just take a ball and just his power and his speed, and it was just unmatched. Like he was so fast. Like people don't understand how. Like that was his main attribute. Like he was able to take the ball and dribble past two guys. His infamous goal against Man United, where he I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, where he had the ball in between two guys and they collided with each other, and then he just went on with the goalie and then he put it away.
Yeah,
unbelievable goal. He was just such a menace, bro. Like
menace to society.
Memories that he gave me. I'm an AC Milan fan. Yeah, he was a menace on the field. His efficiency. Like you gave him one opportunity to run out the back line, like he was getting a goal or assist was coming. Like that was the first player. That was the last player to win before Messi and Ronaldo's reign. I'm an AC Milan fan. He gave us Champions League titles. Like he was just an unbelievable player. He won a World Cup.
Yeah.
Just as an AC Milan fan, he gave me so many memories. But then when he went to Real Madrid in 2009, he just wasn't the same player.
Yeah.
The thing is, he was only like 25, 26 years old when he went to Real Madrid. But the thing with Kaká was once he lost his pace and once he lost his power and his athleticism, he just wasn't the same because they tried to convert him into like a center mid, like a playmaker. But Kaká was never that. Kaká was a player who was gonna kill you on the counterattack every single time. He was gonna just take any opportunity he
snap
could get
your
to
neck,
run off the fence. Yeah, like break your ankles. Like he was an unbelievable player. But it was just such a shame that he went to Real Madrid and just the injuries caught up to him and he just wasn't the same athlete.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he's my other player.
So this one was a really tough one for me. I have my striker. I'm going to save that one for last. This is like a winger. So like it's not really the one I picked is not really a winger, but we move. He's a forward. So I had a lot of players in the possibility for my left winger. Cristiano, big Ronaldo fan, but I don't think he's in my favorite 11. I just always like him, but he's not up there for me just yet. I don't think he ever will be either. Ronaldinho. I remember as a kid I would watch his like skill runs on YouTube, and it was a player I always admired as a really young kid. I mean, I still admire him now, but I remember I thought that he was very good. I thought Marco Reus too, because I do like that BVB team. We'll talk about that in a little bit. So it's tough, but I chose another American legend, Landon Donovan.
Really?
Yeah. He was.
I didn't expect that.
Yeah, I don't know. As a kid, he was my favorite player for a long time. As a kid, not all the time, but he was one of my favorites actually. Because whenever I became a fan, I always liked supporting America. Not like you. You don't give a fuck about American soccer. But yeah, I really like Landon Donovan a lot. I don't know. Just something about him. Great player. Never really played anywhere crazy, but hey, LA Galaxy legend.
He did play for Bayern Munich.
That was not for a long time though. I thought he played.
He played when he was young. When he was younger, he played there.
How many? It couldn't have been more than 3 seasons. There's no way.
No, I don't even think that. He didn't play there for long, but he did. It was a big club. Well, he played for Everton at one point.
No, I know.
Don't tell me you didn't know.
No.
Okay.
I forgot he played for Everton for like two seasons. I did forget that. I'm not gonna lie.
He was good though. He was a good Everton.
I did forget that.
Shocking.
No, I knew that before, but I did forget it. He didn't play there for a while.
Okay.
I didn't even because I literally wrote his
for
name
literally
down.
I think 1 or 2 seasons.
Yeah, I know it's very.
I think he played at Everton for 1 season.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
So
I literally
you want to go to striker now?
Yeah, I wrote him down as we were talking. Okay. I just thought of him.
Because you were talking about Ribery before we recorded. I thought you were going to go with him, but Landon Donovan's a good shout because he's an American legend.
American legend.
So striker, I still haven't decided, honestly. Nice. I'm stuck between a couple of players. Sure. I really don't know. I'm stuck between back in the day, 2006. Do you remember Luka Toni, who scored all those headers?
Yeah, I was gonna say tall guy. Yeah.
He was he was one of my. I just loved he was gritty and like an old-fashioned number 9. Like I just really liked that.
Okay.
I was thinking of Ibrahimovic.
Great shout.
Yeah, just been an unbelievable player. Just so skilled and so big and so tall and just so unique.
Pause.
I was thinking of Del Piero.
Yeah.
And I was also thinking of Francesco Totti from Roma.
Oh, Totti's a good shout. Totti's a really good shout. So who you picking? You got to make a decision.
I think I'm going to go with Luka Toni just because of how different he was. He was not at any of those other players' level.
Yeah, I was going to say your first non-superstar.
Yeah, he was not at their level, but he was just I don't know, something about him. He won a World Cup with Italy. I have a lot of love for the players who won the World Cup in 2006.
Yeah.
With the Italian national team. So I'm going to go with him.
All right. For the people that know me, this won't come for a surprise, but my striker is Lewandowski, the god himself, the Polish savior, the child of God. The Pope probably loves him. I mean, Lewandowski, come on. I mean, I'm Polish. For those of you guys who don't know, I strongly very support. That kind of sounds stupid, but strongly support the Polish national team. I would pick the Polish national team over the U.S. national team, but
easy.
I mean, they've never really had a good squad in my time. I mean, they did do pretty well in the 2016 Euros. They lost to Portugal in the semis or in the quarters in penalties. So that was very frustrating. But hey, we lost to the team that won in penalties, so can't be terribly upset. But yeah, I mean, Lewandowski, he's like, my grandma loves him. My grandma doesn't even speak English. She fucking loves him. I mean, obviously she doesn't speak English, but like, dude, like I have a Polish flag hanging in my living room. Like, the Polish people love this man. I mean, it's unreal. We love him. I'm speaking for the entirety of Poland.
I love Lewandowski is a legend indeed.
All right, so
so
were you going to say something about your 11 or no?
No, go for it.
Okay, so wait, I want to ask you, what's the breakdown of your nationalities for players? Actually, I really want to hear this.
What do you mean?
Like how many Italian players, how many Spanish players,
okay.
Like Argentine?
So I have
it's got to be like 8 Italians, 1 Spanish.
6 Italians.
Okay.
I have 6. 6 Italians, 2 Spanish, 1 Argentinian, and 2 Brazilian.
Okay. All right. So it started a lot crazier, but at the end it slowed down.
Yeah, I wasn't even gonna put Luka Modric in my team. That was the last second shout. I just thought of that off the top of my head.
I like that.
I'm gonna put him in instead of the other guys because he's just. My team is absolutely stacked with superstars. So I want to give, kind of like what you did with your Leighton Baines shout and your other guys. I want to give some love to the little guy, even though he's he was like 6'5".
Nah, yeah, we love those players here. I'm counting mine, actually. I have a lot of random ones.
Yeah, yours was definitely more spread out than mine.
All right, so I have 2 Americans, 2 Spanish, 1 Côte d'Ivoire, 1 England, 1 German, 1 Croatian, 1 Polish player, and 1 Netherlands guy. Sharing the love. Dutch. But yeah,
you guys spread around evenly.
Yeah, that's for sure. You got to do that. You got to show the love to every country, Nick. Not you fucking 100%. Italian. You fucking Italian.
Italian.
All right.
I put 6 Italians in one team.
Yeah, that's not enough. So we do have, before we end this episode real quick, I want to talk about some Premier League games we have tomorrow. I don't know, is the Italian League the Farmers League starting?
The Farmers, fuck off.
All right, so everyone, 10 o'clock, you better be tuned in. Everton does play Southampton. We're looking to start the season right. Hopefully we just do better than Arsenal. That was a shite performance by them. United's playing Leeds, which could be a very good game. Leeds could surprise a few people. Burnley, Brighton, no one gives a shit. Chelsea, Crystal Palace. If Chelsea don't lose, they're frauds. If Chelsea don't win, they're frauds. Leicester City, Wolves could be a good game. Leicester City's probably going to violate them. Watford, Aston Villa, probably not going to watch. I don't give a shit. Norwich, Liverpool.
Yeah.
Who gives a rat's ass? Fuck. I hope Norwich wins. I hate Liverpool.
Well, you got Norwich 13th in your table. They better start getting some wins together.
You'll see them there. I'm trying to look if there's any key matchups in any other leagues. There doesn't seem to be anything crazy. There's nothing crazy that really opens the eye. MLS, Inter Miami plays NYCFC. Going to be a fucking great game. Definitely not going to watch.
No chance.
So that should wrap it up. And wait, NFL preseason tomorrow. It's way off topic. Jets play the Giants tomorrow, 7:30. I'm watching. I'm proud.
Let's go, baby.
We'll have another football.
Danny Dimes fumble the ball fucking 3 times.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it if it happens. We'll definitely do a football episode sometime soon. But yeah, that should wrap it up. You got any other words before I get this outro
That's
going?
it, bro. I'm good. Hit it with the outro.
All right, so listen to me, you cocksuckers. Go follow the TikTok, follow the Instagram, subscribe, like this video, drop a comment, help us with that algorithm, turn the notification bell so you get notified when we post. I don't think there's anything else.
That's all. Like and subscribe.
Definitely like and subscribe. Sorry if there's any lag in this video. We're still trying to figure this out. It's also tough. It's tough to put out videos a lot because Nick's got a really busy schedule now. So we're trying to find time to get these videos out. I mean, we're currently recording. It's about to hit 12 o'clock right now. But we're doing this for our loyal fans.
Yep. Thank you guys for watching, like, subscribe. So just let us know anything you guys want to hear.
Yeah, no. Drop a comment of what if you have a recommendation for us to talk about possibly. Maybe we'll get to it. Maybe we won't. Hopefully we like what you're talking about. But if not, I mean, we'll see. But that should do it. Again, thank you guys if you made it this far. You guys are animals if you did. Peace out, guys.
Peace.
Fuck. The masses over here.